Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Thank you.
So, first of all, thank you for the interview, and I want to ask you about your first hour here in Madrid. But you stay in Madrid a lot of times, working with RTVE
Yes,
also.
that's true.
But tell us a little bit about your experience today with the new class of Eurovision 2024.
Yeah, it is amazing actually being here for the first time with all of the contestants, getting faces, getting voices, getting the different heights. You know, from the pictures you don't know, are they tall, are they small? So it's extremely nice and interesting. I still haven't talked to everyone yet, but yeah, it's the beginning of the class of 2024, like you said. So I'm enjoying it a lot.
I want to ask you a little bit about the matter of leaks. You have suffered a lot of leaks in your journey to Eurovision. How do you deal with it with your team? It's like you have one day to release the song, but at the end, all the people have the song already.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's a little bit difficult for you.
Well, I feel like for my team it's more difficult than for me because I was just on cloud nine when the leaks happened because I was just so grateful that I get to represent Austria. So I was just happy and proud, and also I feel like the leaks, they were on a good level. They were not the final versions yet, but it was not the first basic version, so I was just proud of it. And I feel like nowadays when the leaks are out, you can't control them anyways. So just own it, be proud of it, and just be grateful for all the positive responses that we got. So
there is something going on with Austria, with the leaks.
I know, it's strange.
Year we had like the same conversation with Tia and Salina, like Austrian leaking.
Yeah, I feel like they were a little
Why
bothered.
Austria? Also,
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, hello from
Hello.
Shaya and Maria.
Oh yeah.
I think they were leaked.
But
Yeah.
it was a good reception. That's
Exactly.
great.
Yeah. Eventually, it's good that it happened. Of course, we didn't want it to happen, and we didn't plan it, and also I didn't prepare for it to happen. But I feel like it was okay. It was good.
As they said last year, like when the leak is like the quality of the leak is not that good, it will always get better.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's okay.
So this year is really interesting because your song, the title of the song, combines a lot of the feeling of Eurovision 2024 because the title of the song is "We Will Rave." There are a lot of rave songs, a lot of dancing songs.
Yeah.
How do you see that? You were like in your mind was like a prediction.
Maybe, yeah. It is funny to watch. I think every year going to Eurovision, just seeing there are different trends every year, and this year it was the 90s trend, maybe. Yeah, and I'm just very happy to have a song like that as well because I feel like it will be a lot of fun to do that on stage and also to perform with the audience. Yeah.
And I want to ask you about your final step, being in Eurovision as an artist.
Yes.
You have stayed in Eurovision as a choreographer, as a backing dancer.
Yeah.
So it's like a long journey, but you are here finally. I suppose it could be great for you then.
Yes, of course. Like the dream was born a long time ago, and I feel like my life at Eurovision prepared me perfectly for this moment that I'm in right now. I'm really, really grateful that I got this opportunity because, it's not to be taken for granted. It doesn't happen to everyone. So I worked hard for this, and I will use this chance that I'm getting, give my all, and just hopefully have a great time with all of you.
And adding to that, I guess from all you've learned already from all those years in Eurovision, you can apply all those moments, all those experiences to your own experience now as performing now.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like it helps, definitely. But also, I have to find a way to turn off that behind-the-scenes working Kaleen because she knows all the mistakes. She knows everything. So I'm my biggest enemy here. I'm a perfectionist, so I have to find a way to get rid of that and just enjoy the moment on stage eventually.
A little bit like Blanca Paloma last year because she was also she was in charge of the scenography. She had a lot of people with the staging, but it's like a similar vibe with you because I want to ask you this.
Yes.
I'm trying to put it into words. So, what is one experience that you have in Eurovision before that nobody knew? For example, you've been like practicing other people's songs, you've been choreographing, something that nobody knows about that part of the work that nobody sees, that you think should be highlighted.
Yeah. Good question. I feel like just maybe pay attention to all of the steps that are really important, because it's not just the costume, the song, the singer who sings the song perfectly, the choreography. It's also at what time do we use what cameras? At what time, do sometimes singer look into the camera or not look into the camera? I feel like some singers pay attention to that and try to really get their message across with interpretation, with using those tools, the cameras. Also, what's interesting, maybe you don't really see that in the show, but is the changeover time between the songs. You know, when you decide on what to do on stage, you know that the prop can only be this big. It cannot be too heavy, because it only takes 30 seconds for one country to get off stage and for the next one to be ready. So
you can tell with Marie last year when actually in their own national final and had to be changed.
It had to be exactly, and there are sometimes during the live shows where things don't work out, so we have to cut into the green room or whatever, and it's very funny to just watch that show with having that in mind, knowing that, okay, now a lot of people are running on the stage, now a lot of people are doing this, and now, it's just, the whole thing is so special and so detailed.
And the last one, we are going a little bit into Marie-Sophie Kreissl, not only Kaleen.
Yes.
Carlos and I, we stay in Paris in 2021 with Levi in Junior Eurovision. And I want to ask you about the train of Levi. I know it was so hard process to paint that train.
I did it, yes.
Tell us about that encourage work.
Yeah, so I wanted something that feels very street vibe-ish, and we had the idea to have it with neon colors, but unfortunately you weren't able to see that on stage eventually. So we had the drumsticks were in neon colors. I feel like the costumes of the kids also had neon colors on it, and I painted the train in neon colors behind the stage. But the black light on stage wasn't strong enough in order for it to be able to see it. Yeah, but I thought it would have been a nice add-on, maybe in the future at some Junior Eurovision or a big Eurovision, that they will make it work better. Yeah.
So we are ready. Thank you so much, Kaleen. We are looking forward to see your performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
And I think I have a feeling that people will rave tonight.
Oh, hopefully they will. I will rave, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.